where you live or how rich or poor you are, the 4 phases of a woman's life are the same, Respectful Lady says. You are a little girl, so you are still in milk days. When you turn 15, you will enter hairpinning days. The way we style your hair will announce to the world that you are ready for marriage. She smiles at me. Tell me, daughter, what comes next? Rice and salt days, I answer dutifully, but my mind wanders. My mother and I sit together on porcelain stools under a covered colonnade in our home's courtyard. It's monsoon season, so the sliver of sky I can see is heavy with clouds, making the air feel humid, suffocating. 2 miniature orange trees grow side by side in matching pots. Other containers hold cymbidiums, their stalks drooping under the weight of the blossoms. Rain is coming, but until then, birds titter in the ginkgo tree that provides a touch of coolness on the summer day, and I can smell the sea, something I've only seen in paintings. The fragrance doesn't, however, cover the unpleasant odor coming from Respectful Lady's bound feet. Your thoughts are elsewhere. Her voice sounds as frail as her body looks. You must pay attention. She reaches over and takes one of my hands. Are you having pain today? When I nod, she says, the memories of the agony you felt during your foot binding will never leave completely. There will be days from now until you die when the anguish will visit. If you've stood too long or walked too far, if the weather is about to change, if you don't take proper care of your feet. She squeezes my hand sympathetically. When they throb or smart, remind yourself that one day your suffering will be proof to your husband of your love. Focusing on something else will distract you from the pain. My mother is wise, which is why everyone in the household, including my brother Yi Feng and I, calls her Respectful Lady, the honorary title she carries as a wife of someone with my father's high rank. But if she can tell I'm distracted, then I can see she is too. The sound of a woman singing reaches us. Miss Zhao, my father's concubine, must be entertaining my father and his guests. You know how to concentrate. When you want to, my mother goes on at last. This ability to be fully absorbed is what saves us. She pauses for a moment as male laughter, my father's voice distinct in the appreciative choir, swirls around us like a fog. Then she asks, shall we continue? I take a breath. Rice and salt days are the most important years in a woman's life. They are when I will be busy with wife and mother duties. As I am now. Respectful Lady gracefully tips her head, setting the gold and jade ornaments that hang from her bun to tinkle softly. How pale she is. How elegant. Each day should begin early. I rise before dawn, cleanse my face, rinse my mouth with fragrant tea, attend to my feet, and fix my hair and makeup. Then I go to the kitchen to make sure the servants have lit the fire and begun the morning meal. She releases my hand and sighs, as though exhausted by the effort of getting so many words to leave her mouth. She takes a deep breath before continuing. Memorizing these responsibilities is central to your education, but you can also learn by observing as I supervise the chores that must be done each day. Bringing in fuel and water, sending a big-footed servant girl to the market, making sure clothes, including those of Miss Zhao, are washed, and so many other things that are essential to managing a household. Now, what else? She's been teaching me like this for 4 years already, and I know the answer she likes me to give. Learning to embroider, play the zither, and memorize sayings from Analects for women. And other texts too, so that by the time you go to your husband's home, you will have an understanding of all you must do and all you must avoid. She shifts on her stool. Eventually, you will reach the time of sitting quietly. Do you know what this means? Maybe it's because I'm feeling physical pain, but the thought of the sadness and loneliness of sitting quietly